Hello everyone, how are we doing today? Today I'm going to be doing another case review, and I know I have not done one in quite a while, but this case is actually going to be from a different company called iSkin, and the actual casing itself is going to be called the Touch Duo, and it's made specifically for the iPod Touch 2nd generation. iSkin makes other casings for other Apple products like iPhones and other iPod models, but anyway, this is going to be a silicone casing, and within this actual box set it comes with the casing itself, a screen protector that works specifically for this casing, and then also a plastic hard screen that pretty much just guards your actual touch interface completely. So we're going to open up this box section and I'll show you what all comes inside. Pretty nice packaging actually. What's cool about it is you get your manual, your documentation, actually this is your paperwork. Comes with a cleaning cloth, the card, and then a couple stickers, and this is actually where you're going to be getting your screen protector if you want to use it for your iPod or iPhone. And then over here, this is going to be the actual silicone casing itself. It comes in 4 different colors. I got it in white and black model because I figured that would be the easiest to actually show up on the camera for a review. The other colors are, there's a fully black one, there's a red and black one, and there's also a blue and black one. The red and black one looked mighty nice and pretty tempting, but we're going to actually stick with this one. This is going to be called the Touch Duo, and you pull it out, and inside, immediately when you find out, if you feel, well, you can't feel it obviously. This is a felt packaging, so immediately you know that iSkin is taking care of its customers. It wants you to know that this is a luxurious case, and it really is. It's a really nice casing. One of the most protective silicone casings I've actually seen so far. So here's what actually comes included with it. You got your manual with your documentation, your screen protector, and cleaning cloth, and then here actually is your casing itself, and then this is the hard plastic covering that I was talking about. So let's get my iPod over here. Right there, and we will actually apply my iPod into this casing. So hold on a second. Alrighty, so this is one of the hardest cases I've actually seen to be able to apply to an iPod. It's really difficult to actually get your iPod fit in there, but once it actually is in there, it is nice and snug and it's not going anywhere. So give me a few more seconds to pull everything over, and there we go. My iPod is now nice, safe, and secure inside of this casing. The backing of the actual casing, if you can see, is a rectangular cutout right there. Trying to follow with my light. That's a rectangular cutout. It's a very, very clear silicone material. It allows you to be able to still see the backing of the interface of the iPod. You can still see your gigabyte size right there, 16 gigabyte. You can still see the Apple logo and then iPod right below it. So that pretty much just allows you to still be able to see all the backing, the gorgeous silver backing for the iPod and for the iPhone. And then right in the middle, in the front part actually, this black area is more of a rubber silicone type of material. That's not your actual iPod or iPhone. That's actually a material that is built in and constructed onto the casing itself. Your entire touch interface right here, that's all completely exposed, nothing over that. And that's where this plastic hard shell comes into play. It's a nice, very durable, it doesn't bend at all actually. It's a very, very durable plastic casing. And just in these little rivets right here on the side, if you can see those little edges right there, this snaps right into there. So you put that over, and now once that's snapped into place, you cannot access your touch controls at all. That kind of is a little bit of a downer, but the only reason that they give you this is so that it adds an extremely large amount of added protection onto the iPod itself. It's a great little added bonus, but it is a little bit hard to actually want to carry this around. When I first saw it, I thought that this little plastic backing with this rectangular cutout in the back, I thought it was supposed to snap onto there for when you didn't want to use it, and it would just hang out on the back of your iPod and iPhone. Sadly to say, that is not the case. It doesn't really stay there. I mean, it could stay there if you push it hard enough, but that is not where it's meant to be. The only reason that this rectangle is actually here so you can actually still see the backing of your iPod, and it also gives it a really nice feeling to your iPod. All the edges on this are very, very clean cut. It's a really nice feeling. Where it's actually up, when it's not in this rectangular cutout, it's a little bumpy, rigid. It feels like almost like a golf ball where you actually have the silicone on it. It's a really, really nice feeling. It is probably the best silicone feeling I've felt on any iPod or iPhone casing yet. And then along here, the very top of your casing, you actually have a little kind of a bumpy feeling for your sleep-wake button. Same thing with your volume rocker toggle switch on the side. And then at the very bottom of the casing, you actually have a little flap that covers your 30-pin connector. So when you're not actually using, when it's not docked in, you can simply just push that up forward, and there we go. Now it's kind of hidden, but if you want to actually get access again, you just pull it down. It's really nice. It's a pretty nice little added accessory. The only problem that I found with this so far is with the headphone adapter, the headphone jack right here. If you guys see right there, that laser cutout hole right there does not exactly fit where it's supposed to. It's a little bit more over to the right, and I have found that I can still access the port, so I can still put my headphone jack in there, but it's not exactly lined up correctly, and it is a bit more inconvenient to actually try and access that port. So I don't know if this is for this specific casing, if they just had a flaw with this individual casing itself, the one that I got, or if that's how all these casings are made for the iPod and iPhone. So that's a little bit of a downside. Another downside, this backing right here, this rectangular cutout, will not offer too much protection. I know it will not. It will offer a lot of dust and scratch protection. I know the dust is going to be very hard to be able to actually get inside in the back of this casing, but if this were to fall off of a table, or if I were to drop this even just a few feet, I would not feel very safe with this being on the back. It offers a little bit of shock resistance. It offers a lot of dust resistance, so I don't think much dust can get into this casing at all. It's pretty much enclosed all around. A little bit over here though, this flap does come up pretty easily. Same with this bottom flap, which can allow dust to get in there. So especially because right now that'll be very hard to see. But right there, that's up a little bit already, so I can push it down. So it naturally stays up a little bit. So that's kind of a downer because dust can easily sneak down in there. Right here you have easy access to try and get it with the light. Right there, that little circle. That's so you can get easy access into your home button, and then right up here you have a hole for your sensor, for your light sensor when you actually want to get light sensitivity going onto your iPod or iPhone. That's pretty much the entire casing right there, guys. That is going to be called the iSkin Touch Duo. It's made for your iPod Touch 2nd generation. There's other iPod models that it's made for, and also with iPhone. That's all that you get included in the package. You got your manual documentation, along with your screen protector and cleaning cloth, your actual casing itself, and you have your hard plastic cover up for your actual screen interface. That's all that I have for this review, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Link is over here in the sidebar if you want to find out where you'll be able to get yours. Hopefully you enjoyed this review. I will talk to you later. Have a fantastic day.